Okay, good morning, guys. We are ready to go. This video is going to have to be in two parts because it's kind of long. It'll be about almost 20 minutes, so it will be in two parts. We'll take it slow and easy so we make sure we get everything understood. We're going to start learning about parallel lines cut by a transversal. So the first thing we have is a picture, and this is one of the pieces that you were giving. And what I've done is I have taken my patty paper. Those of you that were in school got patty paper. If you're at home, if you still have your piece of patty paper, you can use it. If not, you may want to go ahead and stop the video and trace over this. So I have traced over this, and I have lines B and C, which are my parallel lines. So I'm just going to write it on the paper, not my patty paper. So this is a parallel line. And this is a parallel line. So we have line B and C that are parallel, and A is our transversal. It is a line that cuts or intersects the two parallel lines at different points, and it creates a multitude of angles. We get 8 different angles out of this, and there's special things that go on with this. So right now I'm just going to remove my patty paper and kind of color code what's going on in my picture. So I'm going to color code my transversal one color. So there's my transversal. And that kind of looks yellow, so I'm not going to use my yellow highlighter. And then I'm going to use another one to get my parallel lines. So when you see me talking about, or when you hear me talking about parallel lines and transversals, you'll see that we're actually talking about two different things. So we may want to go ahead and write, this is our transversal by this. Okay, so what happens is when we take this off, we get some different things going. For those of you that don't have patty paper, you could cut on the dotted line and kind of manipulate as well. So what you could do is when you cut on that dotted line, you're going to turn this back upside down, and you're going to see all these angles that match up. Well, 1 matches with 4, 4 matches with 6, 2 matches with 8, 3 matches with 5, and we can see special relationships going on. Or, I mean, we can even cut it down even farther, and we can see that 1 matches with 5, and 2 matches with 6, 4 matches with 8, and 3 matches with 7. So you see that we have a lot of angle pairs that we're going to be looking at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper away, and I'm going to use my patty paper, and I'm going to measure using my protractor. So we get about 125. I'm just going to say that's 125. I know it's just a touch off, but it's okay. And so then I'm going to get back, and we should have about 55 for our angle 1. I'm just making us some nice pretty numbers. Okay, so if I continue measuring around this little setup here, I'm getting about 125 for this one, and then for angle 3 I get my 55 degrees. So what we see is 1 and 2 are supplementary, 2 and 3 are supplementary, 3 and 4 are supplementary, and 1 and 4 are supplementary. We also see vertical angles that are congruent in both sets of 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. And just a whole bunch of things are going on in this. So let's go ahead and go down to the second set and measure those and see what goes on down there. Okay, so we have angle 6, which is about 125 degrees. And we've got our 55 degrees here as well. And so we can do one more and then we can call it good. Okay, 7's going to measure 55 degrees. And so we can go ahead and put the 125 degrees down there. So we have 2 sets of everything that just happened. So we've got a lot of angles going on here that are congruent. So it said, discuss how would you determine the supplementary relationships. Well, when we look at this, that's all we see is supplementary relationships. We have 125 plus 55 is 180. 55 plus 125 is 180. 125 plus 55 is 180. And away we go around there. So we have a whole lot of supplemental relationships there. So I'm going to end this video and then go ahead and be getting your next sheet out and where we'll pick up on the next one.